All right. This is a very important comment, and I want to address this the easiest way I can. And I don't mean any disrespect when I say this, but this is something that I used to do years and years and years ago, or tried to do. But the more and more I educated myself, that is what I will never do. Okay, that's just like saying, let me go back to the housing market again. If your house goes up, you're not going to sell 30% of your house. You're still going to pull the equity. The reason why I'll never do this right here is because A, when you sell, you just got realized gains. You just made a taxable event. Number two, instead of doing this right here, I would recommend pulling 30%, not selling 30%, take a 30% loan out. So your loan to value is still low, so you're not going to get liquidated. And then when that price drops on that asset or any other asset that you want to purchase, right, or AKA a tool, you then wait for that price to drop and you buy that asset again. So again, your assets are always growing, aka your tools, your collection of tools that will provide you more work. Your assets are always growing, because if you sell, you just sold 30% of your tools for a monetary gain, a taxable event. Whereas again, if you take loans, you don't pay taxes on loans. So again, that's what people are afraid of. Debt is an amazing thing if it's good debt. There's a difference between good debt and bad debt. And it took me a long time to figure this out. You're looking at someone right here. You're looking at me. I've made dumb decisions. I have been liquidated 3 times. I've lost over $500,000. Cash. Gone. I'll never see it again. Right? But again, instead of wallowing in the past and being depressed about all that, see, because I sold a rental house that I had, took significant gains, put it in the crypto market, but then I got greedy. I made dumb decisions. Okay? So I'm never making that the same mistake again. I'm not going to make a taxable event. I'm not going to actually take and retain those gains. Okay? Again, I'm all about building my ecosystem or my assets. The goal is to keep, it's almost like buying houses. You're not going to buy a house and make a little bit. Like that's the difference between a house flipper, okay, and a real estate investor. Okay, where a real estate investor is not selling it, they're just going to keep pulling more equity out, blah, blah.